Today, I'd like to talk about Saucy, KFC's new concept restaurant, and how they are manufacturing hype around it and how it's complete bullshit. Let's move over here to the screen capture. Here's the press release. This is the KFC press release themselves. So this is their own spin. I don't want to take their own words out of their mouth. I'll speak it as it's written. Ushering in a new era of finger licking good is Saucy, the bold new concept opening Monday, December 23rd in Orlando, Florida. Backed by KFC, Saucy is a flavor forward dining destination offering chicken tender lovers the chance to dip, dunk, and customize their meal with 11 irresistible sauces. Always made hot, fresh, and crispy, Saucy's tenders pair perfectly with sweet, spicy, savory, and smoky global flavors, all complemented by an 11 beverage lineup that includes a variety of tea, freezes, and refreshers. Everyone is obsessed with sauce. More is more. More is more. Okay. The KFC chief new concept officer Christopher Poirier. With Saucy, we've taken KFC's famous original recipe and amplified it with a brand new concept that lets consumers play with flavor. You can pick a combo, choose a flight of sauces, or my personal favorite, mix sauces and sides to create your perfect meal. We're sauce people, not math people, but we tried to calculate it, and there seems to be over 4,000 different ways you could order at Saucy and have a different flavor experience every time. Oh, Lost in the Sauce. They really put Lost in the Sauce in their press release. At the heart of Saucy's menu is its 11 sauces, which customers can order individually or in a flight of 4 with their choice of tenders. All hand-breaded and fried in small batches as a part of Saucy's made-to-order meal philosophy. Sauces and tenders can be paired with toasted Hawaiian rolls, crinkle-cut fries, and coleslaw. Diners can also opt for an easy crispy sandwich, spicy queso crunch sandwich, or various combos, including crowd favorite 3-piece tenders combo with a toasted roll, fries, medium drink, and choice of sauce for $7.99. I'm not sure how it's a crowd favorite when this is a brand new restaurant, supposedly. But yeah, it's a crowd favorite, I guess, even though there's no crowd because nobody's ever been there. Sweet treats include chocolate mousse cake or key lime cake as the perfect way to end a meal. In Orlando, Saucy debuts with 11 signature sauces, the number being a playful nod to the 11 herbs and spices in KFC's original recipe. So we have chimichurri ranch, peri peri ranch, jalapeno pesto ranch, smoky bacon ranch, Thai sweet and spicy, sweet and saucy barbecue, saucy sauce, spicy mango chutney, saucy ranch, Creole honey mustard, and sweet teriyaki. In addition to sauces, sippers can take the stage with a mix of classic and flavorful beverages, including passion fruit and orange guava refresher, hot honey watermelon refresher, peach mango lemonade, peach mango lemonade freeze, blue raspberry freeze, tropical black tea, and classic iced tea. Here we go. While backed by KFC, diners will know they are experiencing something new and different once through the door of this standalone concept. Saucy is designed to delight the boldest generations of diners with a modern look and feel that some say is saucy, plus a tech-forward customer experience. Drive-through lanes allow traditional traffic flow, while inside, diners are invited to order their personalized meal at efficient kiosks, and welcome to stay a while in an environment meant to hang out. Saucy will debut programming such as live entertainment, making it the perfect community epicenter. The restaurant features technology that enables efficient back-of-house operations for team members. A digital twin of the Saucy restaurant takes its real-world data and runs simulations to create proprietary algorithms that inform how to make tenders as hot and fresh as possible, reducing waiting time and upping the crisp factor for every bite. The Saucy app, available on the App Store and Google Play, has 20 points of personalization to ensure each made-to-order meal is dripping in flavor. So they're saying they're using the data from the app, right, which we all know they are, and they're using it to run simulations to find out when they should make the tenders so that they're as hot and fresh as possible, instead of you know, just making them to order, which is exactly what you should do. So yeah, great. Chosen as the perfect location thanks to its diverse demographic, Orlando is the lucky first recipient of Saucy, but expect to see more soon. Saucy is unlike anything else in the market, and the experience it provides is in a class of its own. Being sauce focused allows us to be creative as we want. Saucy is debuting with these 11 sauces, but we envision limited edition sauces, trend inspired sauces, and sauces created in response to changing taste buds. Tell us what you want to see next. When you've already mastered great chicken, the sauce gets to be the fun part. Well, I don't know if you've proven you've mastered great chicken yet, to be honest. Saucy by KFC brings the bold flavor to crispy chicken tenders, creating an undeniable indulgence for diners to dunk, dip, slather, and satisfy. Inspired by the iconic 11 herbs and spices of KFC's original recipe, Saucy's offers a customizable tenders, sauce, and beverage experience designed to delight a new generation seeking golden fried goodness with global inspirations. Saucy by KFC is operated by KFC Corporation, a subsidiary of Yum Brands Inc. Okay, that's important. KFC Corporation, blah, 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 blah. So here we have the location itself with the nice modern building. It looks like a Taco Bell because it's Yum Brands. As I said, Yum Brands owns KFC, Pizza Hut, and Taco Bell, among other things. But those are the big three that they own together. And that's why you sometimes see KFC, Taco Bell, Pizza Huts together, Kentucky Huts, and things like that. But this is a new concept, just like McDonald's had their McCosmics concept. And what they mean by concept is a blatant ripoff of better brands that have already established themselves in this space, namely Raising Cane's, because that's what this is. This is just Raising Cane's, but done by KFC. As you can see by the crinkle cut fries, the rolls, and the like three chicken strips with a roll and fries basket deal. It's literally just Raising Cane's. But probably not as good. I'm going to say that right off the bat because KFC's tenders have the quality control of, I don't even know. What's the worst thing you could think of? Because when you go to KFC, your tenders can be fucking horrible. They can be great. They can be mediocre, and they could be anywhere in between. KFC tenders are never consistent, in my experience, from every restaurant I've ever been to. Sometimes they're horrible, as I said. Sometimes they're really fresh and good. Sometimes they're fresh, but they're still horrible because, like, the chicken quality is really bad. Sometimes they're tiny. Sometimes they're big. Sometimes they're long and skinny. Sometimes they're fat and thick. It seems to vary for every location, which is just weird for chicken tenders. It's interesting that KFC is putting their name on this, but they're just kind of barely putting their name on this. If I was them, I wouldn't put my name on it at all. I wouldn't put KFC on it at all because it kind of taints it right off the bat. But it's just a horrible brand right off the bat as well. It's clearly reeks of desperation by Yum Brands to compete with Raising Cane's because nobody fucking likes KFC anymore. They went from a very established brand in KFC and Pizza Hut to very established well-loved brands that nobody cares about anymore. Nobody under the age of 30 gives a shit about them, has any sort of nostalgia for them. It's gone. But they like Raising Cane's because Raising Cane's just makes good chicken tenders. Even though they are overpriced, you just get good chicken tenders there. That's that, even though recently they've been kind of fucking that up. So this is KFC's, I guess, attempt to come into that market since Raising Cane's has held the monopoly there, which is kind of a good thing as a consumer, but also horrible because it's KFC and Yum Brands doing it. This is not some upstart company coming into the space. This is just a bigger company coming into the space after it's been established so that they can kind of bully their way into it. Which is whatever. I don't care. All those corporations can die. Raising Cane's, Yum Brands, KFC, they're all fucking bullshit anyway. But that's the point. Is why would you ever go to Saucy by KFC If you have a Raising Cane's near you, I don't know. It's going to come down, I guess, to the sauces. Are they actually interesting or good? Who can say? But calling it saucy and relying on sauces, I think, is just bad straight off the bat. You need to, like, Raising Cane's made its name on quality. You're trying to make your name on sauce that you're going to charge for sure. And it's not going to, I don't think it's going to work out well, because people equate sauce as a side, as something that should be free to come with the chicken, if you know what I mean. Raising Cane's gets away with it because you get a sauce with your thing, and that's what they're doing here. But if they want you to be trying different sauces and they're charging you $1 per sauce or 50 cents per sauce or whatever, I don't think that's going to work. Like, I don't want to roll up and get my 3 tender meal and I get one sauce with it, which is not enough, and then I want an additional sauce. I got to pay more money for it. At a place that only does chicken tenders, this is literally the only thing they make, and it's called Saucy, and yet you're charging me extra to have enough sauce just to eat the meal you've provided me. I feel like that's going to be the Saucy experience. That's my opinion. But I also wanted to touch on how this launch was picked up by the fast food media, which, again, they're not really media. They're just mouthpieces repeating the talking points. Here's People. KFC launches new fried chicken restaurant that focuses on tenders. Unlike KFC restaurants, let's see what they got. Look at this picture. Look at this beautiful picture. That wasn't even on the KFC press release, but they did give it to them because the source is Saucy by KFC. Let's see. The tenders can be paired with toasted Hawaiian rolls, crinkle cut fries, and the chain's coleslaw. So they're saying the chain's coleslaw. That thing didn't say that. So that means you're just getting KFC coleslaw, which is really not that great right off the bat. Crinkle cut fries is also a very weird addition. That's why I'm saying it's a Raising Cane's ripoff, because why would you ever have crinkle cut fries, and also why Hawaiian rolls? What does that have to do with Saucy? Like, I understand rolls, but why Hawaiian rolls? It doesn't really make sense. And if you're KFC, honestly, the move here should be to bring back your wedges. Like, if this place said, hey, you can come here and get KFC tenders and the old KFC wedges, I probably wouldn't even make this video. I would probably be like, man, I want to go there and get some fucking wedges, because everybody misses the KFC wedges. Just bring those back, and fuck this Saucy brand. It's a waste of time and money. It feels like, honestly, this concept is like somebody's vision at KFC that's gonna fail and just lose money. But who cares? I guess lose the money. It'll just make everything more expensive for us. Yeah, the customization-focused restaurant gives guests the options that make over 4,000 different ways, according to a press release. Yeah, guests can go through the drive-thru or kiosk. Kiosks are horrible. Anybody who likes the kiosks, great. I mean, it's good that it's an option, but around here, the Taco Bell near me has replaced basically everybody with kiosks. There's not even like a walk-up anymore. You have to like ask somebody to come over and like work the kiosk for you to get an order. Like, they don't take orders behind the thing anymore, which is crazy. And it's a waste of everybody's time and energy. Like, I just, everywhere I go, I just see people who are either annoyed or confused or frustrated by the kiosk. The people who want to use it get in and out, but everybody else who's forced into interacting with it fucking hates it. They just want to go up to a person and say, can you give me the fucking combo, please? And they can't even do that. They can't even do the most basic thing. It's horrible. And live entertainment and a perfect community epicenter is a joke. Nobody is going to make a fast food chain their community epicenter. Maybe that worked in the 50s. Maybe if you were Sonic in the 50s and you had car hops driving around on fucking roller skates and there was nothing else around and the internet didn't exist, that would work. But trust me, nobody's going to make Saucy their community epicenter organically. There's more. There's plans to open more across the country soon. Blah blah blah. Okay. Now this is an interesting one. I like this. Restaurantnews.com. Meet Saucy, a bold new restaurant celebrating the star of every tender meal, sauce. Okay. Again, same picture. A slightly different picture actually. Ushering in. This is the exact same as the actual press release. Look at this. This is literally the same as the press release. We're going word for word here. Yep, word for word, word for word, word for word. So this is just a word for word copy of the press release, except they put a nice title on it, calling it bold, and We Love Bread and Butter. Saucy at welovebreadandbutter.com. Interesting. So there's the email, I guess, if you want to email Saucy. This one, okay, hold on. We'll go here first. Baller alert. I don't even know what that is, but it came up on Google like in the first 5 search results. KFC's taking their love for this, blah, blah, blah. Here we go. We got an Instagram post here, Saucy by KFC. Everything you need to know. 7,000 likes from this person. And we'll get there in a second. Additionally, these tenders compare, blah, 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 blah. This is the one I wanted to get to. KFC's new restaurant is all about sauce, and TikTok is loving it. This is the specific article I wanted to get to because it's clear that the kind of like manufactured hype behind Saucy is very manufactured to me, and I'm hoping it's clear to everybody else. And if it's not, that watching this video makes it very clear that you know, they opened the restaurant. I mean, obviously they had a grand opening and all that stuff. They invite people there. So when you see all these TikToks, those are people that were invited specifically there to get free food and like review it and make TikToks. 90% of the time that's the case. Very, very rarely will you get anybody in the food space who has a fucking ounce of integrity and will actually announce or you know, put out that they're basically there for free, even if they're not being paid to do it. They're invited to these parties for free, and they get swag and free food and blah, blah, blah. And they get to meet people and make contacts and blah, blah, blah. Even if they're not directly paid, it is a business meeting, essentially. That's all it is. They all get invited to Saucy to make their videos, to manufacture hype for KFC, and in return, KFC, you know, shows them a little bit of interest and gives them a little bit of early access so that people think that they're special. That's literally the entire cycle, and this new restaurant just kind of highlighted it. If you're looking for Saucy, if you see any videos from people that did Saucy videos like on TikTok and YouTube, like reviews and stuff, 90% chance they're just a horrible shill. If they have a Saucy video, especially if it was like the day of the opening, and they for sure went to like a pre-release event, that you can't trust their opinions, in my opinion. So let's move on here. KFC, blah, blah, blah. These videos have already gotten some fans committed to driving interstate just for a taste, while others are suggesting this could be the start of a KFC revenge arc against other fast food chains. What is the point of this sentence here? I don't know. Like, what who cares about a revenge arc against other fast food chains? Like, who on earth gives a shit about KFC enough that they want them to wage a revenge war on other brands? Like, this is something I don't understand. I understand loving brands, but this doesn't make sense to me. And you know, all these videos of Saucy by KFC that you see again, just yes, come with me to Saucy by KFC. 90% chance this person was, if not paid, you know, invited there specifically, and you can't really trust the videos. That's all I'm saying. You gotta use your own discretion about these things, but you know, I wish Saucy was near me so I could go in there and make an actual video. I don't know if anybody has. If there is an actual review of Saucy by somebody who's, you know, not an industry shill, I'd like to find that. But those are very hard to find. Like, I can't find it. If you look for Saucy on TikTok, all you ever see are, you know, positive videos about it, or people talking about the news in a positive way, like me, but, you know, positively. Talking about how they're so excited about it, or they want to go, or it's a video where they already went and they loved it. I haven't seen a video of somebody saying, hey, here's Saucy by KFC, it's a new corporate franchise, so I'm going to try it out and review it like a normal person, and give my thoughts. That's the video I want, but I haven't seen it. So if you have, give me a link. But yeah, maybe if Saucy lives long enough to make it to Texas, I can do that. But for now, I would suggest not giving a shit about it because it's bullshit. And see you next time.